Hello YouTube, back again. So I've had a few subscribers ask me how me and Max been making out with the Blazer. So far so good. Got it back on the road. Still needs some tweaking. Transmission needs to be tweaked a little so it's shifting a little better. Still some more parts I need to get off the Suburban and put on here. Trailer hitch, some body parts I still like to put on here. I did get the dash done. I got the dash off the Suburban. It's in the Suburban was in much better condition. But the problem with the Suburban is, unfortunately, this piece of crap. Yep. From the day I bought it, I think my 8-cylinder was only a 7-cylinder, if that. It was a dog. Never had any balls. Don't know. I did do a compression test, and the I believe #1 cylinder on this side is was dead. It wasn't doing anything. So that's not good, obviously. It was a dog, even though it still ran. It had no nuts. I live on a plateau, a mesa, whatever you'd like to call it, in between some mountains. And I'm pretty high up, so there is a big hill down the road that I have to come up in order to get home. And I would put that truck, the Suburban, and low gear and floor the gas just to get that thing going up the hill. Whenever I'd go into town, there's a few big hills on the highway. You could cruise at 70 miles an hour, but then as soon as you got to a big hill, you'd watch that speedo go from 70 to 60, 50, 40, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30. So that's why we're cannibalizing the Suburban. Excuse me. Yep. Got the mirrors off. Mirrors are on here. Mirrors on here from four-wheeling. This thing, it's not all from me, four-wheeling. It's from the previous owner too. This was literally his four-wheeling rig. And this thing has a brand new crate motor. Brand new. The motor on this is, if it has 25, 30,000 miles on it, I'd be surprised. So, obviously, this was the one that needed to be fixed. Good motor, bad motor, good transmission. Bad transmission, but good motor. So, not only that, but in the scheme of things, Blazers are definitely a lot better looking. Definitely worth a lot more money. A lot more fun to off-road. You can go tighter places with the Blazer than you can with the Suburban. The Suburban is a little too big to get in certain places, but yeah. Yes, I know it's dirty. It needs to be washed. But we are getting there. Gonna need to do the power steering pump. Power steering pump is leaking. So we'll take the power steering pump off the other motor. Both 350s. Everything's interchangeable. Literally just unbolt and rebolt. So that's not bad. The 700 R4 still sitting over here on the ground. Yes, I know my yard looks like crap, but literally I've been working. The generator Max is taken apart. And yeah, so we're getting there. 700 R4 has more of electronic shift setup, where the 400 turbo has a vacuum shift setup, and there's a vacuum line that comes from the back of the motor that goes down and to the underneath. I don't know if you can see it, and it's getting dark, but there's a valve under there that the hose goes to, and I got to get my ass under there and tweak it. You can tweak it with a screwdriver and change your shifting points. So that needs to be done. But we're getting there. Me and Max will be putting out some more videos. Max is homeschooled. My other two kids, they go to school. You know, the wife works, and me and Max are home. I was working, but I guess YouTube's going to be my new job now. And that's it. Me and Max be making videos with the Blazer and the Suburban. We'll be back out here tomorrow. Be honest with you, I spent 4 or 5 days laying under this truck on the ground. I don't have a garage. I don't have a pad. And for all you guys who know what I'm talking about, I need that break from the ground. You try putting a transmission on a jack, especially on this, and moving it around, you know. And I like my jack. You know, I got a 3-ton jack, and I did go out and spend the money for the transmission jack attachment that goes to it. The only problem with this stupid thing is, even though the truck is lifted that high off the ground, when you lower this down, this pad is still too high to get the transmission out. I would have still had to have jacked the truck up in order to slide the transmission out. So even though I put it on the jack and lowered it down, I still couldn't get it from underneath the truck. So all the work I did, especially with the torque converter and stuff like that, I had problems with because my son was previously working on it. I had to do under the truck, which sucked bad. And this thing, well, the rear end blew. The motor was running great, was running awesome until literally today. And I think I got a clogged fuel filter. It's definitely a fuel problem, because when I ram fuel down its throat, and I took off the cover and was dumping fuel down its throat, and it would start and turn over and run. So I did check my fuses. Yes, I did. So before you guys, oh, check your fuses, I checked my fuses. All the fuel injected fuses are in here, and they're good. So it's definitely a fuel problem. Either the pump went bad in the tank, or I have a clogged filter. And I'm just not having luck with vehicles right now. Well, that's not true. Blue, Old Faithful, he's going good. He is. He's going good. So I have been driving him. Matter of fact, last few videos I've done about the observatory was in the front seat. So that's it. So for all you guys who are wondering what the hell's going on, that's it. Me and Max will be back. I do have plans to start working on this again tomorrow. Had to take a week off. Had to. You know, it's like I said, for those of you who know what it's like working on ground, it sucks. All right, guys. Well, for all of you out there who watch this, have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye.